Aim of the experiment: to find out the presence or absence of conducting tissues in simple plants like Chlamydomonas and Spirogyra. Conducting tissues are xylem and phloem in higher organisms like the higher plants. What are the things required? We need a beaker, glass slide, pond water and microscope. How to carry out? Procedure: pond water is collected. A drop of pond water is taken on a slide and analyzed under the microscope. This organism is identified as Chlamydomonas. Chlamydomonas is unicellular, eukaryotic green algae. It consists of the chloroplast, centrally located nucleus, then two flagella and one eye spot. It is considered a plant animal as it can use both autotrophic and heterotrophic metabolic pathways. That's why it is often considered a member of both algae and protista. Presence of chloroplast is the characteristic feature of algae, whereas presence of a true nucleus in a unicellular body is the characteristic feature of protista. But we don't find here any vascular bundle. Neither xylem or phloem are present in Chlamydomonas. Chlamydomonas does not have a conducting tissue, though it carries out photosynthesis, but nutrients are absorbed through the non-cellulosic cell surface. The second type of organism which is identified under the microscope is Spirogyra. Commonly it is known as pond silk. Spirogyra is a multicellular, free-floating, filamentous green algae. Filamentous body contains ribbon-shaped chloroplasts arranged in a spiral manner inside the cells. Cell wall consists of pectin and cellulose. A single cell contains the strands of chloroplasts, nucleus and the protein body which is known as pyrenoid, but it lacks vascular tissues like xylem and phloem. So conduction of water and other substances doesn't occur here. Transportation of materials occur through osmosis. Now it's time to answer these questions. Question number 1. Is Chlamydomonas unicellular or multicellular? Question number 2. Why is Chlamydomonas considered eukaryotic? Question number 3. Chlamydomonas is considered as plant animal. Justify the statement. Question number 4. How the process of conduction occurs in Chlamydomonas? Question number 5. What is Spirogyra? Question number 6. What is the cell wall of Spirogyra made up of? Question number 7. What is the speciality of chloroplast in Spirogyra? Question number 8. Does Spirogyra contain conducting tissues? Question number 9. How the process of movement of nutrients occur in Spirogyra? Question number 10. Give examples of vascular tissues in higher plants. Conclusion. From the above experiment, it is concluded that conducting tissues are absent in simple plants like Chlamydomonas, which is unicellular, and Spirogyra, that is multicellular.